Hey guys, welcome back to the WIERDEST show. Today we're here at Raid/nosleep and we're gonna be reading really weird stories. Not scary, weird, cause we're completely weird. Yay! Nobody asked for that. Okay, I'll still do it. But before I do something nobody asked for, please, I beg you with all my heart and something else. What I would say so, but I don't have one of those. Just go down there and press the subscribe button and the like button. It's free. You can do it if you want. You can unsubscribe if you want. Please don't, or I'm gonna come to your house and I don't know, make a robot that will make your life miserable somehow, and you don't even know how. You don't want to risk it, man. You just don't. And also capture the toothfary and get into your house or something. God. So, also I post new videos whenever I can. And an update to the schedule that I have is that I'm not gonna have a schedule anymore, even though I never actually had a schedule and I never stick to it with YouTube videos, and I'll just be uploading whenever I feel like it, because I'm a complete bad person. So, my sister and I tried to catch the tooth fairy. A warning. No, please just don't. My sister and I were always inseparable. I guess that is to be expected with identical twins. We placed so much value in knowing we could switch off and fool our teachers, friends, and sometimes even our parents. We insisted on having the same outfits and hairdos, and when one wore a ponytail, the other had to as well. While some people may have found our behavior concerning, I think it was sweet. We just wanted to be as close as we could be, and we were just kids taking advantage of our luck. Let's be honest. If you have a twin that's identical to you, you're gonna be actually doing weird stuff. No, really weird stuff. I mean, that you'll be switching a couple of times, and you will just be trolling people all the time, Imagine the first day at school when you get to meet a lot of new people and somebody meets your twin and it's like, hey, what's up? My name is a random name. And then he gets to know one of you, and then he says hi to the other one, and the other one's like, I don't know you. And then the person gets offended or something, and then they start fighting, and then the other twin shows up or something, and it's like, what the heck is going on? And that's completely weird and awkward. So sometimes, yeah, but yeah, yay. So our drive to be similar is why I have this story to tell. This burden to share is why I feel partially responsible for the events that unfolded 10 years ago. We were 6 years old, and when I lost my first tooth, I bit into an ice cream cone for my post-dinner snack. Okay, and I felt something pop. Turns out, my top right front tooth had fallen out. I had noticed it was a bit wiggly, jiggly, biggly a week before, but it did not concern me that much. Yeah, as it would help in differentiating between my sister and me. It was late, and my mom would not tolerate our insistent, what the heck even is this? Incessant complaints about how now they look different. She simply said, well, when Kate loses her first tooth, you'll be back to tricking us all. Now go to bed and make sure you're asleep, or else the tooth fairy will not come. No, please don't. Tooth fairy, come to my house and rob me. Please, tooth fairy, do it. Please just don't. Whatever, I'm just kidding. So, let's go back to the video that I'm making without any reason whatsoever. So, now go to bed and blah 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 blah. Yeah, nobody really cares. So we went ushered to our respective rooms. Kate is in the front of the house and mine is in the back. We shared the wall, and within that was an adjoining closet. You know, the ones where you can walk onto the door in one room and exit the door in the other one. Awesome, right? Well, we thought so too, but more on that later. That night we slept and we awoke with a $5 bill under my pillow. Money, 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 money. Okay, the first thing I did was go wake up Kate and show her. The tooth fairy came here. The tooth fairy had come. Whatever. To you dirty-minded people out there. We ran out of the room and down the hall, yelling for Mom and Dad to wake up and see what happened. We made money. We were giddy with excitement until our older brother stepped in the doorway. You guys know the tooth fairy is just Mom and Dad, right? He said, looking half asleep and irritated as all heck. It's not, I said back, antagonizing him. He noticed, and we like to make sure that he knows that. I can't say I blame him though. He was 16-year boy, once twin sisters 10 years younger than him. True, whatever. You go ahead and think that, but for Christ's sake, stop talking. Just stop. And with that, he slammed the door. And my mom came out and scolded him, but sighed and gave up pretty quickly, you know. Whatever. So, wow! Let me just do the mom impression right now. The Karen impression. Wow, girls! Look at that! Kelly, you have to save that for something special, she said with a smile. And Kate, I bet you're excited to lose a tooth round too. Kate be like, okay, hey table, yeet, and slams her head on the table or something. I bet you're excited to lose a tooth. Okay, I'm just bored. We both nodded and ran back down the hall to my room to place some money in the piggy bank. To the piggy bank. Hey Kelly, Kate said, could you help me lose a tooth? No! Don't! Please don't. And then we can get $10 and buy something really awesome. Wow! These girls are businessmen, you know. $5 for one tooth, $10 for two teeth. We make money. That sounds like completely stupid, not clever. Whatever. I looked at her and nodded, a grin forming on my face. Not half an hour later, Kate's right front tooth tied to a string attached to a doorknob. On the count of 3, I said, ready to slam the door. 1, 2, 3. And with that, I shoved as hard as I could. I heard an ear-splitting scream, and God Christ, these are some crazy children or something. As Kate's tooth came flying out of her mouth, followed by a stream of blood and tears. We chose the tooth to pull not based on what was loose, but what would return us to our identical state. I can only imagine how much that has hurt. Let's be honest, it hurt more your ego than your tooth. And that's why children are bad. Or not that bad, let's be honest. They're just horrible. They're not that bad. Okay, they're just horrible. And they're just constantly trying to do harm to themselves. Children, they're just trying to harm themselves. If there was an ad for them, that would be surely what they would say. Children, try to get them not to harm themselves a lot. Whatever. Within minutes, our mother was in the room, scolding us for taking matters into her own hands. As I sat with Kate as she cried, she looked at me and shared a knowing glance. We would soon enough be rich. They would be rich. Money, money. I could see something else in her eyes, something mischievous. We talked it over in hushed voices and planned to investigate what our brother had told us earlier. We refused to believe the tooth fairy was our parents, but knew we had to make sure. Wow! What the heck even is this? I really don't want to know. Just please don't let me know ever. Just don't comment it. What? That's just a question I'm doing for no reason. Just don't comment anything. Our plan involved Kate and myself going to bed and letting Kate fall asleep. After all, Mom had said that if I wasn't asleep, the tooth fairy wouldn't come for me, so those rules had to apply for Kate as well. However, we would utilize the closet we were so lucky to have. No, you weren't really lucky. Things are gonna go badly. Or at least you're gonna say that they went badly. I don't really think this is real. I would go to my room and get through to the closet, hiding myself behind Kate's closed doors and watching through a crack. I made sure to rest up during the day, and everything went according to plan. Once we were sure Mom and Dad thought we were asleep, I tiptoed out of bed and entered the closet. Dun dun dun! Wow, this is so interesting. I bet nobody actually cares about this. I could bet a lot of stuff on that. Once we were sure Mom and Dad thought we were asleep, I tiptoed out of bed and entered the closet. I sat down right behind Kate's door, moving it aside ever so slightly so I could see into her room. With her bed in direct view, she lay there breathing deeply, and I knew she would be asleep soon. It took a lot of willpower for me to... it took a lot of willpower. I have to stay awake. The tooth fairy. Now imagine this with a 6-year-old girl voice. Oh my god, I can't speak. 6-year-old girl, a lot of will impression. I can not fall asleep. I have to do this. I need to. Wow. Oh god, that sounds completely horribly. Yeah, it sounds completely terrible. But I knew we only had one shot at this. At least until the next tooth was lost, and who knows how long that would be. I sat for what felt like hours, braiding and unbraiding my doll's hair, and waiting for something to happen. When I felt my eyes getting heavy, I would pinch my arm to stay awake. Around 2 a.m., the moment that we had been finally waiting for had started to happen. Kate's window opened, and a dark figure stepped inside. Okay, now, um, no. Is this some sort of toothfary, or is this, I don't know, dark figure, I am going to take your soul or something? Whatever, I was a bit thrown off, as this figure was not adorned in a grown and spreading litter, and as we had thought, but rather was very shadowy and hunched over, walking on feet instead of gliding on wings. I saw it lift Kate up and search under the pillow, placing something underneath it. I became frightened, though. Instead of taking out her tooth, though, the figure slipped its arm under her neck and lifted as my dad did when he carried us from the car nap. I wanted to scream, but I know something wasn't right. I tried to find my voice, but I couldn't. A lump had formed in my throat, so I could not breathe. I saw the figure turn with Kate in its arms and return to the open window, climbing through before turning around and shutting it. Ah, hell nah. So, I immediately jumped up and ran to the window, but saw nothing. I screamed for Mom and Dad, and they came in seconds. I told them Kate was gone, but couldn't utter any other words. They began screaming too, running around the room, searching for her while I sat on the bed sobbing. My dad was on the phone talking to an emergency operator, while Mom went to wake our brother up, begging him that if he had some prank going on that wasn't funny. Amidst the chaos, I looked under the Kate's pillow to see what the figure placed there. Before I could inspect whatever, Dad called me out of the room. Done. So what would happen? Is she going to get kidnapped by the tooth fairy person creature? Is she going to make it? Nobody knows. Nobody actually freaking cares, I think. But let's be honest, that was pretty entertaining and pretty weird. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, punch the like button in the face, and I'll see you all in the next video. That will be some other day, about this thing again, cause why the heck not? Cause yeah, this is gonna have a part 2. So thanks for watching until the end. I really admire you being able to watch until the end, because not a lot of people would be able to. And if you did watch it until here for the gameplay, thank you anyways. So, that's it for today's video. Stay happy, stay healthy, and click one of the stuff on the screen, Check out the description and stuff. Subscribe and like and share and do all that stuff, because it would help me. And it's all free. Free of charge. Wow. And I'll see you in the next one. And the Great Tainer Show. Goodbye.